The season started with an accident, where a boy was saving a child, but when he hit a truck, he died on the spot. Now, a boy is shown whose name was Yusuke, and he is the main character of the story. When he came near the dying boy, he finds out that the one who died is also Yusuke, and the Yusuke who had just come is in the form of a soul. Now, in the meantime, Yusuke's friend came here. When he was taken to an ambulance, she started crying and calling him. Seeing this, Yusuke tells her, "I am here, I am behind you." But because he was in the form of a spirit, his friend could neither hear him nor see him. And now we are shown some time before Yusuke's death. It was found that he was a very strong boy and fighter, but he was a very good man of the heart. But his friends always kept him away from fighting. In school, Yusuke sees that some boys are bullying another boy, but Yusuke fights those boys to help him. In the meantime, the teacher came here. He sees Yusuke fighting with him and understands that Yusuke is bothering him. He scolds him, so Yusuke goes from there without saying anything. When he comes out, a fighter boy comes in front of him with some of his friends. Because he and his friends wanted to fight Yusuke, the fighting boy always wanted to win the fight with Yusuke. But today, Yusuke fights him and beats everyone a lot. He beats them a lot and makes them run away from there. A flying insect comes out of a hole that gets into the truck driver's nose. As soon as this happens, the driver changes completely. He lost his control. That's why he starts driving the truck at a great speed. It was the same truck that killed Yusuke by crashing into it. Because of the fast speed, the truck was about to crash into a child, but Yusuke was killed while saving him. It is said that this story is about the world of humans and demons. Many years ago, the world of humans and demons was connected to each other. If a human went into that world, then the yokai demons would attack humans and kill them. Yokai are those demons who have special powers. Not only this, but sometimes demons came into the human world, and they started fighting humans badly. Seeing this, the world of the third world, i.e., the world of the souls, decided to separate the two worlds. They made a border between the two worlds, which separated them. But still, sometimes demons come into the world of humans. Like that flying insect, that too came from the world of demons. Yusuke, who is in the form of a soul, meets a fairy of death. She tells him that I have come to take you to the world of souls. After that, she takes Yusuke in a boat and takes him to the world of souls, where they meet the head of the world of souls, who after seeing Yusuke gives him an offer that I will bring you back to life, but in return you will have to become the detective of the world of souls. Your job will be to catch the demons, from the world of demons to the world of humans, and you will have to find out why the demons have come to the world of humans. But Yusuke clearly refuses this. Then the fairy of death starts convincing him. A casino owner was shown, who buys the same hole from a very rich man, from which the flying insect came out. Yusuke's soul came to his house. He sees that my mother and friends are very sad because of my death. They are crying. He felt bad. That's why he agrees to kill the offer of the head of the world of souls. It's the boy who was saved by Yusuke from being bullied. That devilish boy starts worrying him again. But then a demon insect goes into his ear, from which that boy also loses his control as a demon. He started fighting those boys. He starts hitting badly. Then to finish him, the other boys spray petrol everywhere. But that demon boy first kills everyone. Then he sets fire to the petrol. By spreading the fire, Yusuke's house also catches fire. Now, if Yusuke had to be alive again, then he had to save his body from burning, which was impossible at this time. That's why he tells the head of the souls that, I will listen to everything you say, but now help me. Get me out of this difficult situation. On which the head listens to Yusuke and revives him again. Yusuke's mother is very happy to see him alive again, but he ran away from here because he had to stop the demon boy. He had to get the demon out of him, which was still in the boy's body. As soon as Yusuke reached him, then he also starts attacking him. Yusuke sees that the demon insect is roaming inside the boy, by which that boy was looking very ugly. To get the insect out, Yusuke had to use his spiritual power, but he was not able to do it. Still, somehow Yusuke tries to get his power in his hand, and with that powerful hand, he hits the demon boy's face hard, by which the demon insect comes out of him. The next morning, Yusuke went to his house. Seeing him alive again, his mom and friends become very happy. In the world of souls, the head tells the fairy of death that now Yusuke will have to fight all the yokai demons. Saying this, he shows 3 precious things, which for some reason the yokai demons want to get. So among these 3 things, one was a mirror, one was a knife, and one was a round thing. The next day, 3 yokai demons kill the other demons and move on, because they want to get those 3 things anyway. In a park, a lot of kids were playing. A yokai demon was also sitting on the bench, who was now in human form, and he was holding that round thing in his hand, which we had seen in the world of demons. Because this yokai had got the round thing from there, this round thing started moving, with which a strong gust of wind came there, and all the kids become conscious. It does not take long to understand that this gust of wind was done by the same yokai with the help of the round thing. Yusuke, in the world of souls, was learning to use his soul power. He had to learn how to shoot with his power gun so that he could defeat the yokai demons. But every time he was failing, Yusuke came to the hospital, where all the unconscious children were brought. The fairy of death tells him that this yokai demon has done it, whose hand had that round thing. With the help of the round thing, he has pulled all the souls of the children towards him, because he wants to eat all the souls of the children. And now there is only one way to save these children from that yokai, and that is that you will fight with that yokai demon, and you will snatch that round thing from him. In this hospital, Yusuke meets that fighter boy too, along with that child, whom he had saved from an accident. The child tells him that in front of my house in the park, many more children are also unconscious. When Yusuke went to that park, then the children were really in a state of unconsciousness, were spread everywhere on the ground. Then he also sees that yokai demon, whose hand had the round thing. Yusuke followed him and came to a parking area, where that demon comes in the human form of the yokai demon, who looked like a very dangerous demon. And now he attacks Yusuke. He also started jumping and trying to face the demon. He also attempts to use the soul gun, but Yusuke is still unable to do so. Their fight was going on, while a red-haired yokai demon was watching all this from a distance. He had that glass, whom we had seen in the world of souls. That demon beats Yusuke and puts him in the air. During that time, that child came. He says to the yokai demon, "Please leave my brother." Seeing the child, the yokai demon started using the round thing again, and with its help, he started pulling the child's soul towards him. Before that, he could swallow the child's soul. At one point, Yusuke jumped and came to him, and now he shoots in his mouth with his soul gun, because of which the demon fell far away, and this is where he dies. As soon as the demon dies, all the souls of the children come out of the round thing and becomes free, because of which all the unconscious children come to their senses. And that rich man was shown, who had sold that hole to the casino owner, from which a worm had come out. At that time, in return for the hole, the casino owner had given a demon girl to the rich man, whom the rich man had kept locked in a cage. Whenever she cried, her one tear used to turn into precious marble like ice. The rich man was greedy. He was thinking, by selling this precious marble, I will become even richer. He beats the demon girl here, by which she cries, and her tears become precious marble. Then the rich man leaves from there to sell it. Now we have been shown another demon, who had many of those precious marbles, because that demon girl was the sister of this demon. But now both the brothers and sisters were separated from each other. This demon had that precious knife too, which we had seen in the world of souls. He cuts his forehead with that knife here. Yusuke starts chasing the red-haired demon, who goes to the hospital and meets a woman. The yokai demon has come to know that Yusuke is chasing me. That's why he himself came and met Yusuke, and starts telling him about himself. That 17 years ago, someone attacked me. I was injured and didn't want to die. That's why I came to the human world and went into a woman's womb. Instead of the woman's child being born, I was born. I had thought that after many years, when I grow up, I will get my powers back. Then I will go back from here. And because of the woman from whom I was born, she is my mother. So I started loving her a lot. My mom has only a few days of time. Then she will die. That's why I want to use that special mirror. Because the whole moon night, a lot of powers go into the mirror. And whatever is asked that night, the mirror gives it to him. Then he says that I will ask for my mom's life from the mirror that night. Then the fairy of death comes to Yusuke and says that if the mirror gives something to ask, then it also takes something in return. Maybe he wants to take his life in return for his mother's life. Hearing this, Yusuke ran away from there, so he could save the red-haired yokai demon. The red-haired yokai demon, as he asked for his mother's life from the mirror. So even then a lot of waves came out of it, and spread a lot of energy around, in which the yokai demon jumps. And seeing him, Yusuke also goes. He tries to stop the yokai demon, but the mirror had fulfilled his wish. That is, it had given life to his mother. But before that, the mirror kills the yokai demon. So Yusuke makes a deal with him. that I give you my life and you don't do anything to him. So now the mirror not only is, but by taking half of both their lives, throws them out of energy, the demon girl's brother, where he had cut his forehead, and I comes out from there, with the help of which he sees that the people of the rich man are going to sell marble, that is, my sister's tear. So he quickly goes there. He cuts under the car of the man with his knife, and he takes that tear, i.e., marble, from them. The rich man had found out about the eye marble, that the demon girl's brother had taken it. So he went to meet the owner of the casino, where he had another yokai demon, whose name was Toguro Demon. On top of this Toguro Demon, another Toguro Demon was sitting. It means they were two. One was young. The owner of the casino was about to give them a new job. At the behest of the head of the souls, Yusuke came to the demon girl's brother, so that he can take back the precious knife from him. Here both start fighting, but he still can't get the knife from the yokai demon, because the yokai demon defeated Yusuke in the fight. The rich man brought the demon girl to the casino owner's area, which was an island. Here the casino owner made the rich people play gambling. Two yokai demons used to fight each other, and the rich people used to bet on them. That is, they used to bet. Here Toguro, after fighting a yokai demon, defeated him. As soon as the demon died there, blood just spread. The guard of the rich man, who was taking care of the demon girl, he opened the cage and started freeing her from there. But the other one, the old man Toguro, saw him doing this. He made his body long and pointed and attacked that man and killed him. Seeing this, the demon girl became sad and started crying. Her many tears turned into precious marbles, which the rich man got, which he got and became very happy. The rich man told the casino owner that now Yusuke and the demon girl's brother should also be killed. That is the yokai demon, on which the casino owner said that my other yokai demons will do this task. The fairy of the death tells Yusuke to go to a master woman, so that Yusuke learns to use his soul power from her. Yusuke agreed. The fighter boy also wanted to go with them. That's why the fairy of the death takes both of them to the master woman. The next day, the master woman starts training Yusuke. She tells Yusuke that you have to gather all your powers in one finger of your hand and put it on the ground. Then with the help of that finger, you have to stand upside down for 12 hours. She tells the fighter boy that you have to cut a stone from the middle with the help of wood. Yusuke thinks this training is useless, so he refuses to listen to the master. He also started fighting with her, but in the fight, the master defeats Yusuke. That's why Yusuke has to focus on his training again. While the fighter was training himself very well, it means he's trying his best to cut the stone with the help of wood. The red-haired yokai demon, whose name was Kurama, he meets the demon girl's brother, the yokai demon. He came to take the knife so that he can give it to Yusuke. Kurama tells him that if you give me the knife, then I will find your sister. But the yokai demon refused to do so. The casino owner was standing next to a very big machine with a scientist, because he wanted to open the door of the world between humans and demons through this machine. From this, it will happen that demons will be able to come back to humans again. But for this, the casino owner needed more money. It had been many days since Yusuke was training. That's why he was very tired. But the fighter boy was continuously training himself. Then one day, he finally succeeds in this. That means his powers get activated, and he cuts the stone with the help of wood. That's why he was very happy. Seeing him succeed, Yusuke also started focusing on his training. He works hard with his heart, and in a few days, by gathering his strength in his fingers, he becomes capable of standing on it for hours, because he knew how to use his powers. That's why he blasts here with his powers here. Toguro sees from far away. That's to fight Yusuke, so he goes to the place where Yusuke was training. But the master found out about him coming here. That's why she sends Yusuke and the fighter from here. But before going, she gave some waves of her powers to Yusuke, with which he becomes more powerful. The demon girl's brother kidnaps Yusuke's friend, which made Yusuke angry. That's why he goes to the demon girl's brother, the yokai demon. They start fighting. It finds out that Yusuke's friend has been kidnapped by not him, but by the old and young Toguro, by taking the form of the demon girl's brother, because he wanted to make them fight. After seeing their fight, Kurama comes and stops them. Then he says that this is all our enemy's trick. They want to make us fight each other. That's why now we all should fight them together. That's why everyone went to fight their enemies together. That is on the island of the casino owner. Here they found out that the casino owner wants us to fight with our yokai demon, on which the rich people will bet, and the owner of such a casino will get a lot of money. because no gambler has ever lost. As soon as they came to the island, the demon girl's brother first ran away from here so that he can find his sister. Now when the rest move forward, then another yokai demon comes in front of them, with whom Kurama starts fighting. Now here 2 fights were going on. One here with yokai demon's Kurama, while the demon girl's brother was also fighting with another demon. The rich people were watching these 2 fights live. They had set conditions for these fights. The yokai demon with Kurama was fighting. He does strange attacks on Kurama. In the fight, yokai was heavy on Kurama, because at that time he was in a human form. That's why now here Kurama has to come in the form of a yokai, with which he was getting heavier in the fight. He beats him many times and defeats the other yokai. In the second fight, the demon girl's brother wins. But in this, his hand was injured. Now Yusuke's friend was locked up in the same jail where the demon girl was. That's why they became friends. The 2 girls deceive the guard and run out of the jail, where they met the fighter boy. The moment he sees the demon girl, he starts liking her. Now in the meantime, another yokai demon attacks on these 3, to escape from which they start running, where they face the old Toguro. That's why the fighter boy starts fighting with him. But he started getting heavy on the fighter. Now Yusuke reaches a place where he has to fight with the young Toguro. Now because the casino owner had the money for the conditions, that's why he prepares the energy of the machine, so that the door opens from the energy, and the demons come to the human world. And now here Yusuke and Toguro have a great fight. But here Toguro was very strong. That's why he starts getting heavy on Yusuke. This fight was so dangerous that the area also starts breaking, where all the rich people were sitting and watching this fight. When the fight of the fighter was happening with the old Toguro, then the fighter cuts the old Toguro with his powers. But he with his powers recovers himself again. With the help of energy, the casino owner opens the door, because of which a lot of demons from the world of demons start coming to the human world. Seeing this, the head of the souls got very scared, and he makes a very big shield on that door, so that the demons can't come to the human world. But this shield won't last long. That's why the head of the souls went to the casino owner himself. He asked him to tell me, "Why are you doing all this? What do you want?" On which the casino owner says that I want to see the same world again, where humans and demons used to live together. Look at this, the head of the souls makes him understand that look, this can't happen, because if the demons come to the human world, then humans won't be able to control them. The whole world will be destroyed. Humans will also be killed. But the head of the casino doesn't listen to him. But he says that if your people defeat my Toguro demon, then I will not only stop my energy machine, but I will also kill myself. So now his condition, the head of the souls agrees. There was a promise between them. There they were all fighting with Toguro, but he was the only one who was hitting everyone. He was beating them. Yusuke also shoots at Toguro with his soul gun, which with the wall breaking Toguro fell very far. But this didn't do anything to him. Instead, he increases his power, and again he starts hitting everyone. Meanwhile, the fighter and the old Toguro also come while fighting. It means that now there were 2 Toguros together. The old Toguro tells the story of the young Toguro, that he was first a human, but when he saw the powers of the yokai demon, then he also became a demon. He says that now Toguro is so powerful that he doesn't let anyone stand in front of him. Hearing this, the fighter boy started fighting with Toguro with his powers, but this was useless. After a while, Toguro defeats him too. Not only this, but in the fight, he also killed the old Toguro and threw him away. Yusuke got angry and he got up, and now he attacks Toguro with that power, which he was given by the master. Like this, he was able to control Toguro too, which means he was getting harder on him. Yusuke beats him a lot, but seeing this, Toguro came in his yokai form, which was very dangerous. After coming in this form, he was only attacking everyone with his finger. The fighter boy's condition was so bad that he was about to die. Seeing this, Yusuke attacks Toguro with his full spirit gun, although he wanted to stop this attack. But this attack was so powerful that Toguro couldn't bear the attack. That's why his yokai body turns black. In no time, he burns. His whole body turns black. And like this, Toguro's game ends. Seeing the fighter's condition, the demon girl comes to him and cures him with her powers. After the fight, the demon girl's brother gives the knife to Kurama because he didn't need him anymore. And like this, they killed the evil yokai demon of the casino owner and made the goodness win. That's why the casino's master turns off the machine according to his promise. With its energy, the door of the demon's world was opened. Along with that, he shot himself. and according to his promise, killed himself. After everything becomes normal, the demon girl comes to her brother, and like this, lost siblings united. Now because the soul of Toguro was very bad, and he was a demon, that's why his soul is going to hell, where he forever will suffer for his bad deeds, was going to get punished, whereas Toguro's head was lying on that island, which a bird begins to eat. It means here the goodness won, and the evil, which always has to be ended, is over. And after this happy ending, this season ends here.